Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmod.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 35% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And literally, Rockets Thunder Game 7 just got over like not even 2 minutes ago. I came to my computer, sat down, I'm like, all right, let's do this. So Thunder get eliminated in 7 games. They put on a huge fight. I'm not really sure what that last play call was by the Thunder. They had like 3 timeouts at the end of there, and they still didn't get a good playoff. It made literally no sense to me, but hey, here we are. We're about to do a Thunder rebuild since they got eliminated. The Rockets are going on to the second round. Rockets and Lakers should be somewhat entertaining. But before we get in the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into this rebuild. I have to thank Chris Paul, put on a magical season for the Thunder, but I'm thinking that this is the one and done season for Chris Paul in Oklahoma City. You got to think they're going to trade him. Now, I don't know what team was going to want Chris Paul, but there's got to be somebody out there. He played very well this season, almost led his team to the second round. I feel like there is definitely a market for Chris Paul. It might be small, but we got to get Chris Paul out of here, man. It's just reality. We need to move on and start our rebuild. Even though the Thunder should be somewhat decent next year, even if Chris Paul is gone, because they have a lot of good pieces, like now Dort who was really freaking good. But other than that, let's go get an assistant now. It wouldn't let me earlier, and they signed Ryan Hamilton. Okay, so yeah, Dort put on a 30-point game. Very amazing for him, so we definitely want him back. He could be definitely a huge part of this Thunder future. But Chris Paul, on draft night, if we could get rid of him, find a home for him, that's my best case scenario. And then we have a lot of other players on other deals. Gallinari actually did not sign an extension with the Thunder in real life. It looks like 2K just automatically gave him an extension. So I guess we'll pretend like I re-signed him in free agency because he's just kind of here already. Or I think he's going to be a free agent this offseason, though, if I'm not mistaken. Schroeder also still on a 1-year deal. But wow, we're literally 2 minutes into the video, and my 2K is crashed. Low-key, I'm back on 2K, and honestly, when I think about it, the Suns actually make for an interesting destination for Chris Paul. Because the Suns almost seem like they're in that desperality mode to, like, win now, if you know what I mean. Like, they definitely want to get back into the playoffs, get Devin Booker happy. I feel like a Chris Paul, Devin Booker backcourt would be pretty nasty, to be honest. And obviously, Chris Paul is a lot better than Ricky Rubio, even at his age. And I would say it's something the Suns definitely could look into. I don't think it's too terrible of an idea. So let's say something like maybe a Kelly Oubre. They're still like 21 million off. So what if I don't know if something like this would work, but like you got Ricky Rubio, like Chris Paul, Oubre, and Ricky Rubio, or something just along the lines of this. We get a nice small forward in Kelly Oubre, who's only 24 years old, and something like this would be very interesting. Then we get a Ricky Rubio, who's on a 2-year deal, but hey, we get a young player like Kelly Oubre out of this, which I definitely would be down with. If we trade our first round pick, they still wouldn't do it. I feel like this trade might go through in real life, but the other destination is to send Chris Paul to the Knicks. I feel pretty dirty in doing that, so I don't think I want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make this work. So I guess I can give them Terrence Ferguson as well. Not that I really want to. I don't really want to give up more assets than we have to, but I really want to make this trade go through. So, oh my gosh. Chris Paul's trade value is going to be a little bit higher than this, I think, in the offseason. It's not going to be great, granted, but I don't think it's going to be this terrible. Basley was great in this series. I don't really want to trade him. I mean, I don't really want to trade Gallinari. But he really shouldn't be under contract anyway. So maybe, I guess, if I get rid of Gallinari here, they can't afford it. Never mind. We can't do that. So 25th, and I get rid of Ferguson, and also, I guess if I have to, Isaiah Roby. What if I can do this without doing that? Nope. Do I have to give up Ferguson as well? If they say no to this, I'm done. Okay, so we get rid of Chris Paul, and we got Kelly Oubre in return, and we also got Ricky Rubio, which Ricky Rubio will just be here for the time being. Not going to be a long-term option, but hey, getting a 24-year-old Kelly Oubre next to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I'm very happy with that. And the Suns get a nice win-now point guard, which I think they'll definitely love. Schroeder's been great for this team as well. I kind of want to keep him around as a 6-man, or he can start at point guard for now. Anyway, Roberson's a free agent, and I love the first trade we've made initially. Not that I wanted to give up that much to get rid of Chris Paul, but I think the Thunder are definitely going to try to trade him this offseason. They already tried, didn't work out, but after this season, I'm sure there's going to be a market for Chris Paul, like I mentioned. But free agency, obviously, we're not going to be big factors in the free agency. I kind of just want to build this team from the ground up. Dort should definitely be higher in overall. The man was insane in this series. He was awesome. Dropped 30 in Game 7. An undrafted rookie. It's going to be a huge part of the future here. Hamdou Diallo might even be a huge part as well. I might even send Dort to the G League. Not that I really want to, but I just kind of want him to be better And he might not develop well at all in this 2K sim, so I probably will do that for the first season, unfortunately. But Gallinari, Oubre, I really don't want Oubre, or I really don't want Gallinari to be my power forward anymore. So let's pretend we sign Gallinari in free agency, and we're about to do a sign-in trade with him. So let's see what's out there. So Cavaliers want to offer me Kevin Porter, Smart, Clippers, Grizzlies, Hawks, Miami. Miami was interested in Gallinari, so this could be an interesting trade, but I don't see them trading Duncan Robinson, Cody Zeller, Buddy Hield, Mitchell Robinson, Kyle Kuzma, and Quinn Cook. Also, I think I saw a report that the Knicks were interested in Gallinari, but Mitchell Robinson, I don't feel like the Knicks would do that. I could definitely see the Lakers doing something interesting like this, because Gallinari is at least a shooter for the Lakers, but I don't know about that one as well. And then the Mavericks actually kind of like this trade. I'm not going to lie. We have to give a first. Okay, never mind. I don't like that. We don't really get any good at value out of it. Ooh, the Nets give us Jarrett Allen. Okay, and the Nets get like another third star, I guess. Not that Gallinari is that much of a third star, but getting a nice young center. We do have to take on Taurean Prince's large contract, but I like this trade. I'm going to do it. So we're going to have Jarrett Allen come be our center. I don't expect Steven Adams to be staying here for very long. If I do keep him, I guess we'll just go. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But we'll have Prince and Baz at the power forward now. Oubre at the 3. Shea, Dort, Ricky Rubio, Dennis Schroeder. I definitely want to sign a shooting guard or small forward. And then we'll get the season rolling. This first off season, nothing too fantastic. Obviously, we've taken on a lot of salary, which it doesn't really matter because obviously we were paying a lot of salary to begin with. But Garrison Matthews, I guess, is a nice 23-year-old shooting guard. I'll give him a 1-year deal, and then Dort is going to become the backup point guard after that. So let me sign. Do I have any bird rights on any important players? Roberson, I don't think I'll re-sign. So we'll just get Garrison Matthews back. And this is going to be our team in season number 1. Nothing fantastic, but we're going to continue to try to build this team from the ground up. Now that Chris Paul is gone, continue to develop Shea. I really want Dort to be a huge part of the future here. I'm going to develop him a little bit more in the G League. Prince, I guess, is going to be here for the time being. And we'll go from there. So Rubio, I'll probably trade him in the offseason once he's on a 1-year deal. And this team's going to look good after we're done with this video. This will be our rotation for season number 1. I have Dennis Schroeder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Kelly Oubre, Taurean Prince, Steven Adams still here, Jarrett Allen off the bench, Rubio, Garrison Matthews, and David Nwamba. So yeah, nothing special. I also took the liberty of sending Bazley, Dort, and Hamdou Diallo all to the G League. I want them to be huge parts of the Thunder's future here, and they may not develop well how they are now, so the G League should definitely help. Not that I understand if you don't like me using G League in a realistic rebuild, but I'm going to use it anyway. So let's just simulate this season. I will probably stop at the trade deadline, considering Schroeder is going to be a free agent this offseason. So is Steven Adams. So I think getting rid of Steven Adams might be something we definitely do at the trade deadline, but we'll see. So I'm probably going to be sending Steven Adams to the Los Angeles Lakers for KCP and Danny Green, who are both going to expire after the season anyway. And we do get a first-round pick out of it, which is nice, I guess. Which it probably won't be a very good pick, but hey, still a first-round pick. I'll take it. They don't agree. They want me to... Okay, we're definitely fine with this. We said David Nwamba a second, and we get Quinn Cook out of it as well, who's also going to expire. So basically, we're sending Steven Adams and Nigel and David Nwamba for a first-round pick, I guess. So yeah, we got rid of Steven Adams now. We're moving on from him. Jarrett Allen's going to be that center, I think, for my team for the foreseeable future, depending on how much money he actually wants. Oubre also, definitely want to keep him around if I can. I want to boost up his shot tendency as well, because he's not scoring very much, and he's definitely better than what 2K shows. What is his shot tendency right now, actually? Let me go look at that, because I'm definitely curious to see what it is. Shot tendency is a 69. Yeah, I don't agree with that. We're going to maybe move it up to like a... Maybe not higher than Shea. Actually, I want Shea's higher. But we'll get it like to an 82. Definitely want him taking more shots. And we'll simulate the rest of the season. Ricky Rubio, definitely will trade him in the offseason. Not going to be part of the long-term future. Schroeder, I might re-sign him or I might trade him. Should I trade him right now? That's a question. If I can get like a first-round pick out of him, I definitely guess I would do it. We can get like a 23-year-old Landry Shamet in Beverly, but I don't really want to take on the salary. I kind of don't want to take on any more salary. Blake Monk, we're going to have some shooting guards coming from the G League, so I don't really want to do that. There's some good trades here, but I'm trying to think realism. Drew Holiday has a player option. Oh, he got an extension too. I don't really want that. Bruce Brown. Blake Griffin has an option, which I definitely don't want to do. I want to get rid of some money not take in. So I guess we'll just let Dennis Schroeder either walk or trade him in the offseason. So in a sign and trade. But let's keep simulating and see if we can maybe make the playoffs, but I highly doubt it. In the season, the Brooklyn Nets go on to win the championship as they beat the Mavericks in 4 games. We went 33 and 49, which isn't fantastic. Shea averaged 17, 16 from Schroeder, 13 from Oubre, 12 from Taurean Prince, and 11 from Ricky Rubio. So definitely want to get rid of Prince and Rubio this offseason and start letting my other players get some minutes because they're going to be coming back from the G League, of course. Let's go to the draft lottery and see what we got going on for our pick. Hopefully we get lucky here. We are projected pick number 5. Okay, so we got a top 5 pick, which is very nice. Definitely going to be very helpful. Let's see if we get lucky, stay in the top 5 or move up, and we move down to 6, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's all right. So I definitely don't mind keeping Billy Donovan. So I think I'll just keep Billy Donovan, I guess. And then I definitely want a trainer because we're going to have some young players coming in. And why I declined that, I have no idea. But hey, we got him now. All right, let's go to the draft now. So with the 6th pick, what do we want to do here? So mock drafts have us taking Scotty Bar, or have us taking Jonathan Kuminga. What do we need? We need a forward. We kind of need a forward. We don't re-sign Oubre. We definitely need a forward because we actually have a lot more free agents than I initially even thought about. So I guess I'll just kind of take whatever I can get here. Although moving one of these guys on draft night to maybe move up a pick or 2 wouldn't be a terrible idea. So let's say if I moved up 6 and I traded Rubio, who has like number 3 maybe? Wizards, but why would they want Rubio? Who else do we have in mind? Not 9. We're not moving down, that's for sure. 5 from the Knicks. I guess we can move up 1 and maybe get 5 from the Knicks. If I get rid of Rubio, okay, we'll do that. So the Knicks take on Ricky Rubio. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we can get with this 5th pick. We move up 1 spot, and draft summary so far. Cade goes to the Bulls. Trailblazers take Jalen Johnson. Wizards take Evan Mobley, and Cavaliers take Jonathan Kuminga. So I think we have Jalen Green left here, right? Awesome. Okay, he is a shooting guard, but 6'4". I guess Shea could always move back to point guard. That's kind of where he used to play anyway. So yeah, we'll do that. Take Jalen Green out of Kentucky. I don't know if we have another 1st round pick. I guess we do in this. I don't know. Whose pick is this originally? I don't know. But hey, we have another lottery pick. I didn't even notice. So Usman Garuba, Jaden Springer. I don't really want to take another guard here. Kai Soto. I guess I'll take a 4 here because our power forward situation is literally just right now it's literally only Darius Bazley, I think. And the 14th pick, we got Usman Garuba, who's going to be a nice backup power forward. Derek Williams wouldn't have been a bad spot either. But hey, we got these 2 out of the draft, which is nice. Player options, Bazley, of course, we're going to accept. Dort, we're going to accept. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, we're going to accept as well. Qualifying offers, Diallo, Jarrett Allen are both free agents, and I'm not going to worry about anybody else. Free agency, of course, Dennis Schroeder's free agent. Jarrett Allen's a free agent. Hamdou Diallo is a free agent, wants $9 million. KCP wants a little bit of money. I don't think I'll resign Dennis Schroeder. I think I'll just let him walk for nothing, unfortunately. So we have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jalen Green here. I guess Jalen Green is actually 6'6", so he technically could play the small forward if I find a point guard. His perimeter defense isn't all there, at least not yet, but we'll see what we can do here. How tall is Dort? He's 6'3". Okay. And then power forward spot, we still have Taurean Prince, Garuba, and Bazley. I want to take over that power forward spot, and then I definitely want Jarrett Allen back. So I guess the only thing I can really do right now is maybe move Taurean Prince to the small forward, and he actually goes up to a 78, so maybe he wouldn't be a bad player to keep as a backup role for now. Jarrett Allen getting back, and then basically just kind of figure out what we want to do other than that. So negative $12 million in cap space. I forgot about Oubre as well, which I definitely kind of want to re-sign him, but if I lose him, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Quinn Cook, I'm renouncing. I'm going to renounce everybody else. So do I have bird rights on Oubre? Because our small forward right now is non-existent. So I guess getting Kelly Oubre back would probably be nice. Michael Porter's also here though, which that could be nice. But Oubre wants $21 million. Ooh. Okay, Isaac, Hayward. You know what? Getting Michael Porter here would actually be kind of fun. So let's say we offer Porter a contract. I don't know if we would have to renounce somebody else. Okay, so we could still sign Michael Porter. And Michael Porter comes to Oklahoma City now. And then, is Schroeder still out here? He's probably not anymore, right? And no, he's not out here anymore. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I was going to let him walk for nothing. Anyway, it's a 3-year deal from who? The Hornets? Of course, the Hornets offer him that. But I'm going to match it because we don't have a center right now. Not ideal, but hey, he's back. And then Oubre is getting a big contract from the Knicks. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Is Hamdou Diallo restricted? Yes, he is. Okay, so we'll get him back probably on the restricted offer, which is nice. Then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do after that. So we get Hamdi Diallo back. Okay, so we got no point guard right now, which I said I'd move. Probably Shea back if we need to. Garrison Matthews came back as well, which I wasn't expecting. Diallo, Dort. Oh my gosh, there's way too many shooting guards here. Small forward, Porter, Torian Prince will run the small forward now. Gruba, and we'll have that. Placeholders come back for no reason. And yeah, we'll move Shea back to point guard right now. He does go down to an 86, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're ready to roll for season number 2. Long off season here. Let's get in. Let's just get straight into season number 2. So hey, we're back to winning 50 games as a franchise. 50 and 32 for season number 2. Cunningham Rookie of the Year. LaMelo is your 6th man Giannis defensive player. And most improved John Morant. Brett Brown is your Coach of the Year on the 76ers. I don't think we're going to have any All-NBA teamers on this team, but we are the 4th seed in the West, which is nice. And player stats, we had 25 from Shea, 20 from Michael Porter, 19 from Jalen Green coming in and is awesome. Torian Prince with 11, Jarrett Allen with 10 and 9, and almost 2 blocks a game. Garrison Matthews with 9, Garuba with 8, Bazley with 5, Diallo with 4. And unfortunately, Dort wasn't getting any minutes. He just isn't good enough, I guess, in the rotation, or to get into the rotation just yet. We'll give him some time. So the Pelicans have Rose, Holiday, Ingram, Zion, Rashawn Holmes, Hayes, Conley. All right, let's see if we can beat them. Semi-current round, and it is a close series, but we beat them in 5. Okay, so now we got the Dallas Mavericks. We have Brunson, Luka, Hayward, Kleba, Porzingis. Of course, they signed Gordon Hayward. What's another blonde guy on the team? Oh my gosh, look how many blondes they have. Luka, Hayward, they all almost look alike. But let's go ahead. Semi-current round against the Dallas Mavericks and see if we can somehow beat them. And okay, so we win the first 2 games, but we get beat in 6 ultimately, and the 76ers go on to win the championship. All right, one more off season. I've been recording for 23 minutes already, which is actually insane for only getting 2 seasons done, but I know part of it is because my 2K crashed. Let's go straight into rookie signing. We have the 28th pick. Bazley and Dort will accept qualifying offers. No one I really want back other than, yeah, Shea and Diallo. I wouldn't mind back, obviously. Well, Shea, definitely, but Diallo, sure. But small forwards that I saw, oh, we got some money, actually. Mikal Bridges or Miles Bridges. Derek Jones Jr. I'm going to sign Derek Jones off the bench. He's a nice little energy guy off the bench. We'll sign Derek Jones. We're going to renounce Torian Prince. And we'll wait for Shea to get his offers, obviously. So let's see if we can get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander back. And we'll be good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pay the man. Let's give the man the money, his money, because he was really good for us. We just renounced Garrison Matthews, which I'm not totally mad about. But we got Shea, Dort, and Jalen Green, Derek Jones, Michael Porter, Garuba, Bazley, and Jarrett Allen. So probably need a backup point guard, shooting guard, or center. So if I look, sign like a JaVale McGee or an Alex Lynn, shooting guard Duncan Robinson, Damian Lee. Garrison Matthews, we could always sign back, but I think I'll go the point guard spot. And Fred VanVleet's only $3 million, man. That's absolutely insane how much they make Fred VanVleet digress in this game, or regress, or whatever. So let's get into season number 3. Same roster. We almost got to the Western Conference Finals. Been actually recording for way too long, I feel like. So Shea, Jalen Green, Michael Porter, Bazley, Allen, Derek Jones, Garuba, Hamdi Diallo, and Fred VanVleet. Let's go ahead, boys, and see if this team can go on to win it all and won a championship here in Oklahoma City. Something I literally just thought about, though, guys. I think this is actually going to be my last rebuild on 2K20, bro. I didn't even think about it, because you guys are going to see this tomorrow on the 3rd. And then 2K comes out at midnight on... I'm mind blown right now, bro. I had something planned for the last rebuild, but this is just kind of came up. And obviously, it's the most relevant thing to talk about, because that series just got over. So, yeah, guys, this is my last rebuild of 2K20. I didn't even realize it. And Bazley's the most improved player. Donovan's the Coach of the Year. We went 61 and 21. Final rebuild on 2K20. Can we go out with a bang and win this championship? Player stats, 28 from Shea. The man's legendary. Michael Porter, 21, 19, 11, 12. Very nice. Let's go on to see if we can beat the Pelicans to end off the season. First round in the books, and we beat them in 4. Great start. Playing the Lakers now, who still have LeBron, Schroeder, AD. They don't have... Okay, so they still do have Steven Adams. Actually, a very nice roster by the Lakers. Let's see if we can go game by game here, because they actually have a pretty good roster. They win game 1. LeBron, you got to stop, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Final rebuild at 2K20. I need to beat you, man. For the culture, 2-2. Can we go up 3-2 here? No, 3-2 to them. Please do not lose, man. Please do not lose. Tight, deny. Let's get into this game 6. We're in LA, Hollywood, California. And, bro, we're losing here. 90 to 110. I've been recording for too long. But hey, That's fine. Grizzlies going to win the championship. Ja Morant is your finals MVP. Farewell 2K20. I hope 2K21 is definitely better. I don't know if it'll be much better, but hopefully, you know, I don't really have high expectations going into it, but maybe I'll be surprised. Who knows? But hey, it sucks we ended up with a bang here. And honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't even realize this was going to be my final rebuild on 2K20. It just kind of hit me as I was recording this. I guess, so long 2K20. Here's the 2K21. Crushables, I'm saying peace.